Good morning and welcome back to Money for Nothing with me, Reenita Malhotra Hora. Is your post-holiday detox program giving you value for money? This is what we'll look at today on our Focus Friday segment on Money for Nothing. We'll compare the value of detox programs offered by companies here in Hong Kong. Well, today we'll look at the value of detox. Now, there are a bunch of detox programs here in Hong Kong, all designed to help you eliminate excess junk, all that junk that your body accumulates over the holiday period. It sounds like a no-brainer, maybe to many, but it's not cheap. Or is it? Let's ask our guests. We are joined now by Melanie Barnish, who is the Managing Director at Genie Juicery, and Zachary Williams, who is the owner of Body Awakening. Good morning.
Good morning.
So thank you for joining us on Money for Nothing. It's a very interesting, topic. Usually we cover lifestyle issues on some of our other shows, but, what's always interesting is how much does this actually cost and what is the value, the true value that I am going to get. So, Melanie, if we could start with you, can you outline for us what your detox program is and how much it costs?
Sure thing. So, Genie Juicery, we have a store in IFC and also an online store. So the price really varies depending on the individual and what they're looking for. We have a complete different range of programs, going from delivered to you can go and pick it up and build it yourself at the store. A one-day program is anywhere between $450 to $600, and then we go up to a 6-day program. So for 3 days it goes up to $1,700, and then up to 6 days is obviously $3,200.
Okay, Zachary, how about your program?
Well, our program it's powders and capsules predominantly. So it's a cleansing kit. There's 9 bottles in there. So there's things like high-dose spirulina, high-dose chlorella. There's things like psyllium seed husk, as well as crushed greens like wheatgrass, barley grass, alfalfa grass. And what happens is basically, depending on your program, you're doing drinks every hour and a half. So it comes with a manual. If you're on our 5-day program, it's a full liquid diet, and you're following the schedule. You could be doing intermittent cleansing program. But I think it's also important to remember that it doesn't cost anything to be healthy. And there's this idea about choice between health is money and it's an expense. But the truth is, being healthy is the cheapest thing you could ever do.
But how much does it actually cost to sign up for your program?
Our program is 1,400 Hong Kong dollars, which has 9 days in there. So it's powders, so it's got an 18-month shelf life. So some people might do 2 days a month. They might do 5 days. So they use that until it's up, which 1,400 is 1,400, sure, but it's probably far cheaper than colon cancer.
Zachary, what do you do with your natural diet then? Do you have to change that?
We recommend it, yeah. If you're doing the full program, we suggest you do a pre-cleanse and a post-cleanse, because this idea that you can jump into some sort of cleanse and do 3, 4, 5 days and then go back to a normal diet, you're not going to get the full benefits. So we give guidance in the manual on pre- and post-cleansing.
So this is interesting. I mean, I'm looking at the Genie program, which you say is around $1,700 for 3 days.
Yeah.
Or, the Body Awakening program, which is $1,400 for around 9 days. Now, that is a big difference to me as a consumer.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's something that I'm missing here. There must be a difference between juice and the powders. So, yes. Melanie, you want to go and tell us?
Sure thing. So, with our program, you get everything that you need for the full 3 days, and it's all cold pressed, which is a very different way of juicing. So we extract all of the nutrients from the fruits and vegetables, and all of the juice is considered a living juice. So the shelf life is very short. So it's basically just taking in all pure raw fruits and vegetables, nuts, and we add in all the superfoods like the spirulina and the chia seeds and the psyllium husks as well. So you get basically it all delivered, and it needs to be refrigerated, and it's a fresh product.
Now, Melanie, those of us who have a sweet tooth are all thinking, what does it taste like?
Well, we have a complete range. We've got 30 flavours of juices. So for the people who have a sweeter tooth and who are new to cleansing, we would recommend that they would try a beginner program, which has got more fruit inside the juices, going up to an expert program, which has got just mainly vegetable juices, and we're also doing a fruit-free cleanse now as well. We made up all of the flavours on our own, so of course we love every flavour, and they are, all very delicious.
Zachary, when I look at your program, to me it sounds like it's cheaper. Is there a difference, in sort of net value to me and my health and sort of my well-being if I have powders as opposed to juices?
Well, I think all cleansing is good, and everybody takes different approaches. Our approach is we're using things like psyllium seed husk, which is a bulking agent, it sort of expands, which you couldn't leave in a liquid, because once you mix it with water, it expands, so it works through your digestive system, kind of like a broom, just kind of sweeping through the colon. It's as is high quality, high dose organic powders which you mix into water. So I guess it's a concentrated form, therefore perhaps cheaper than juicing.
Zachary, is your business just online?
No, because it's an 18-month shelf life, we sell through retailers. Just Green is one of our retail partners. We also sell online, and then we also sell guided and modified programs, because one of the co-founders is a nutritionist. So some people have like the customized program where they're handheld over the phone or over email through a design program, but still uses our kit.
Because one of the big debates not long ago was, do you sell things online? Do you have a little shop? How do they work with each other? Melanie, you've got both, haven't you? What do you think? Do you find the shop helps you online or vice versa?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously being in IFC, the visibility there is massive for us. Our IFC store is not just promoting cleansing, but the reason why we broke into retail is that we wanted to promote everybody, healthy living for everyone. So not just doing cleanses, but when you're not on a cleanse, switching out your coffee for a green juice and just really focusing on health for everyone.
Zachary, how many times a year are you suggesting that people do this cleanse? Is it just 9 days during the year?
Well, everybody comes at it from a different health level and different health goals. A lot of our customers will probably do the 5-day program, which is a full liquid diet once a year. But if they already have a cleansing protocol already built into their life, like 2 days a month, or an intermittent fasting program maybe once every 2 months, then they can use that kit in that program.
Okay, so Melanie, what are you suggesting?
Like Zachary said, everybody's different, so we always encourage people to listen to their body, and they will know when it is the right time to take up a cleanse again. Generally, we have people cleansing once a month or once every couple of months, and we have a lot of people on like a loyalty program where they'll sign up for, say, 6 months.
It sounds incredible, but it does sound expensive. Yeah. 1,700 multiplied by 12 if I'm going to do 3 days once a month, or that for that 9 days of the Body Awakening cleanse, 1,400 multiplied by however many times a year. Zachary, how is you said that it doesn't cost anything to stay healthy. What am I missing here?
Well, I think from detoxification, we've got to remember that we're detoxifying every second. We're breathing in oxygen, we're breathing out carbon dioxide. That's a form of detoxification. Our liver, our kidney are detoxifying all the time. So these programs that we offer is a way to aid that detoxification process.
All right. Very interesting stuff. And, we need to spend a lot more time talking about this, of course. Unfortunately, we are out of time today, so we'll have to have you back. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Melanie Barnish, she is the managing director of Genie Juicery, and Zachary Williams, who is the owner of Body Awakening. And here we are at the end of the show, so let's take another quick look at the numbers. The Nikkei is up